What is epistemology? The term epistemology comes from the Greek words episteme and logos. Episteme can be translated as logos, knowledge, or understanding, or acquaintance, while logos can be translated as account, or argument, or reason. The field of epistemology is at least as old as any in philosophy. In different parts of its extensive history, different facets of epistemology have attracted attention. Plato's epistemology was an attempt to understand what it was to know, and how knowledge, unlike mere true opinion, is good for the knower. Locke's epistemology was an attempt to understand the operations of human understanding. Locke holds that can give us knowledge of material objects and their properties, but he denies that we can have any sensitive knowledge or knowledge from sensation about material objects that goes beyond our experience. Simply put, epistemology is a branch of philosophy that studies the nature, origin, and limitations of knowledge. It is also known as knowledge theory. Knowledge is traditionally defined as justified, true belief. For you to know something, you must believe it. It must be pure. You must have some justification for it. However, issues have been raised with the definition since, as Edmund Gettier pointed out, there are instances where you have a justified true belief which is not knowledge.
This is the heart of epistemology, the study of knowledge itself. Traditionally, philosophers have defined knowledge as a triumvirate: belief, evidence, and truth. Picture this. For something to be deemed knowledge, one must not only believe in it, but also possess sufficient evidence to support that belief. And crucially, the belief must correspond to reality. It's a delicate balance, isn't it? We often confuse mere opinion with knowledge, mistaking conviction for truth. Yet knowledge demands a rigorous foundation. Consider how many beliefs we hold without the necessary evidence. How often we cling to what feels true rather than what is true. It's a humbling realization, really. The quest for knowledge is not just about accumulating facts. It's about seeking a deeper understanding of our beliefs, challenging them, and ensuring they stand firmly on the bedrock of evidence and truth. Only then can we truly claim to know.
The classic definition of knowledge in philosophy is the JTB framework, which stands for Verified True Beliefs. The framework highlights three key elements. (3.1) Belief refers to the belief or opinion of the researcher or individual about something. 2. Verification. This means that knowledge needs to be supported by sufficient evidence or reason before it can be considered reliable. 3. Truth. Knowledge must be based on real situations rather than subjective guesses. In formal logic, JTB theory can be expressed as the following triples. S thinks P is true, belief condition. P is true, true condition. S has reasonable evidence or grounds for P, conditions of proof. If all three conditions are met, then S knows P.
Is sensation, the way we gather information through observing and perceiving the external world. It's the vibrant colors of a sunset, the sound of laughter, the scent of rain on dry earth. Then comes reason, where we use logic and critical thinking to draw conclusions, constructing our understanding like a grand puzzle. Next is intuition, that immediate, almost instinctual grasp of truth that bypasses the mind's usual deliberations. Finally, experience, the rich tapestry of knowledge woven from our past practices and observations, shaping our perceptions and understanding over time. These four sources intertwine, each offering a unique lens through which we view reality. Yet, we must ask ourselves, how do they relate? Are they reliable enough to anchor our beliefs? Within its depths lie three prominent branches that shape our understanding of the world. First, there's empiricism, championed by thinkers like Locke and Hume, who argue that knowledge is birthed from experience and observation. They assert that our senses are the gateways to understanding reality, emphasizing that what we perceive shapes what we know. In contrast, rationalism, led by minds like Descartes and Spinoza, posits that true knowledge arises from logic and reasoning. They believe that through the power of thought, we can uncover truths that transcend mere sensory experience. Then there's skepticism, a critical lens that questions the very foundations of knowledge and truth. Skeptics challenge our certainties, urging us to scrutinize the validity of our beliefs. Together, these branches invite us to explore the intricate dance between experience, reason, and doubt, each offering a unique perspective on the pursuit of knowledge.
Theory of truth is a collection of theories in philosophy that study what truth is, attempting to reveal why a statement or proposition is true and how it can be considered true. We can temporarily divide the theory of truth into 4 parts: rationalism, empiricism, skepticism, and dogmatism. Rationalism, a philosophy that relies on reason and logic as the main sources of knowledge, valuing deduction over sensory experience. It holds that truth is discovered through rational thought rather than perception. Empiricism focuses on sensory experience as the primary source of knowledge, emphasizing evidence and observation while rejecting innate ideas or traditions. Skepticism, a questioning attitude that challenges established knowledge, advocating doubt and withholding judgment instead of accepting beliefs or dogmas. Dogmatism rigidly adheres to established theories or doctrines, rejecting practical analysis and ignoring the need to test truth through real-world experience. While the 4 theories of truth may seem distinct and extreme, they are interconnected. For instance, rationalism and empiricism are not entirely opposed. Philosophers like René Descartes valued both rational reasoning for eternal truths, e.g., mathematics, and empirical evidence for other knowledge. Similarly, skepticism does not deny truth, but advocates suspending beliefs. Ancient Platonists argued absolute truth is impossible, linking skepticism to empiricism. Empiricism can be viewed as a balance between skepticism and rationalism, while skepticism can be seen as an extreme form of empiricism. Epistemology is the study of knowledge, its nature, sources, limitations, and validity. Understanding how we acquire knowledge helps us discern credible information from misinformation in everyday life. It encourages critical thinking and skepticism. By examining how we know what we know, we can better evaluate arguments, make informed decisions, and develop a more nuanced perspective on various issues. In daily life, epistemology helps us understand and evaluate various information and beliefs. By understanding the definition and constituent elements of knowledge, we can better assess the reliability and authenticity of information, thereby making wiser decisions. Overall, epistemology is crucial because they shape our understanding of knowledge and existence, influencing our beliefs, decisions, interactions, and overall worldview. By engaging with these philosophical concepts, we can navigate life more thoughtfully and effectively.